Hi, I'm Joe from Gojira. You're watching All Access. Yeah, I remember my very first guitar was Hondo. I don't know if it's really a real brand. It was a piece of crap, man. It was like really, it was red and white and it was heavy and sounded like really bad. It was not really my guitar. Someone lent it to me when I had my first thrash band in high school, and then I bought an Epiphone Explorer because I wanted to look like James Hetfield. So on the picture it looked great. I remember I bought it on a magazine at the time. There was no internet, and when I received it, it was smaller than a real Explorer. So I looked really stupid with this small guitar, but I played with that for a couple of years. Had my first band, and then one day I bought a Flying V from someone, like used Flying V, and that was my first serious guitar. Basically, I think one very good way to become a good guitar player, rhythmic guitar player, is to play to a click. It's like it's very easy, like on a phone. There are many ways to play to a click. It could be a real click. It could be a good drummer just giving you a beat. But trying to play something simple on one note for 5 minutes to a click, if you can do that, it's a very, very good way to practice and to become good and precise. Being on the tempo, that's on the beat. That's probably the hardest thing you can do. The hardest exercise and the most simple too. So it's a very good thing to do. My favorite piece of gear is my tuner. Without this, I'm lost. Especially during a show when it's loud and it's dark and you have a lot of pressure and your heart is beating too fast. You cannot tune your guitar anymore. And if you don't have your tuner with you, you're fucked. So my favorite piece of gear is definitely my tuner. No matter what tuner, no matter what guitar, I need a tuner. My biggest inspiration to like the one that really inspired me to play this genre is James Hetfield, definitely. I was always very impressed with his the way he can play rhythm guitar and even solos. And, for me, it was my biggest inspiration. But I remember my very first time where I noticed, like, wow, this sounds really good. What is it? And it was an electric guitar. It was Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits. I remember being a teenager on my bike and listening to my Walkman and with a cassette that I recorded, like a song that I caught on the radio, and it was Money for Nothing. That riff, the sound is kind of special, and he's playing with fingers. And I remember this as one of my first times, like thinking, wow, that sounds really, really cool.